15 first-timers at All-Star in Sunrise. Al Murdoch now with the player introductions.
Let's hear it for your 2023 NHL All-Stars. First, Central Division All-Stars. Give a warm South Florida welcome to the Pacific Division All-Stars. Let's hear it for the...
I know, we're in Florida, though. You know what I need again?
Bro, Mitchie, relax. I told you, I got you, man. I got you. You ready? Check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, Roberto Luongo! All right, guys, listen. Mitchie, no pressure. It's been a while for Lou. No pressure. You guys ready? Lou, let's go. Get in the cage. Mitchie, no pressure, brother. No pressure.
Well, how? Tinder making an appearance here, and here's Marner Inman. The guy with 489 career saves makes another one. Career wins, excuse me.
Yeah, well, many saves in a Hall of Fame career for Roberto Luongo. 11 years here for the Florida Panthers, and those white skates for Mitch Marner. Now you see exactly why the white fit in so well. In good sport, you know, so often the players are just all about business, all about winning games, and don't let themselves go step out of the box. And there's a little glove that Roberto was able to knock down. Tough voting here.
Yeah, I thought with Adam DeMarco, a former minor hockey teammate of John Tavares, you might get a higher mark.
You know, Luongo, when he plays in the alumni games, likes to play out, so he doesn't like getting into that equipment very much anymore. So many old goaltenders, when they get back, you could see Marner's didn't get the shot where he wanted. Lots of fun and good humor and a good sport.
All right, Mitch Marner on the case, but could not solve Roberto Luongo. Coming up, though, women's hockey has owned the stage at All-Star Week in the last few years. Kendall Coyne-Schofield. All right, Roberto Luongo, brilliant again, stopping Mitch Marner in his breakaway challenge moments ago. Luongo, a fan favorite, long time here in Florida, of course. Standing by with his old teammate, Kevin Bieksa. Kevin.
Yes, thank you, Roberto Luongo. Big save. Big save, Luongo. When you drew it up, was that the whole plan for you to make a big save?
It was, but Mitchie messed it up. He was supposed to shoot it from far out, high glove, and then he caught it. He was right on top of me. I didn't know what was going on, so I just went back to basics and went full butterfly.
You know what guys are saying? They're like, you're big in net, you're intimidating. Like, that's what you were. You were a stud back in the day.
I did gain 20 pounds since I retired, so I actually think I have a little bit more room now than I did before.
What does, Johnny, what do you think about that? How does he look in the gear and the jersey again? Pretty good save on a breakaway?
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah.
How is he playing out, though? Because you've been playing out a lot in a lot of these alumni games, and you've been there, you're with the one in Toronto. Like, he's got some pretty good hands, too.
He's been playing good, but, like, he, like, misses the passes a lot.
It's on national TV, I remember that.
Okay.
What about his sellies, though? What about the gritty?
I told him to do it, but he completely messed it up.
I know, but he's entertaining. What about this weekend? Like, what else are you looking forward to? You're going to be here tomorrow, I assume. Like, obviously it's fun to, like, watch, but you get to participate as well.
Well, tonight is the thing that I was looking forward to the most. Obviously, just being around the guys that I played against and being on the ice and taking a couple shots. So it's been a while, but I was really looking forward to it, and I'm enjoying the moment right now.
Okay. Thanks, Lou. Back to you guys.
Almost went in, but that's 2 points.
Yeah, there's 2 points for Skinner, so doing his part. Now you got a 2-0 coming in on Hellebuyck.
And Hellebuyck able to make the stop.
So if you're keeping score, it's 2 points for each goaltender in each division. As Skinner gets the 2 for hitting the target, and Hellebuyck gets the 2 points for taking the 2-on-0 and not allowing a goal.
And that means it'll be a 2-on-0. Here comes Elias Pettersson. Is it in?
No.
It's not in.
Tried to slip that 5-hole, Pettersson did, but...
So 2 points for each side.
Here the feed, and yeah, you can see he's just trying to sneak it right under the pad. But Hellebuyck, who was deep in his net, was able to get that pad down quick.
All right, Stork.
So this is a 3-man breakaway challenge. It's Ovechkin, Crosby, and it's Ovechkin scores! His first, and it won't be his last. Sergei Ovechkin.
He almost overhandled it here. Watch, pulls it to the backhand, and then just gets enough
Luongo
of it.
didn't have a chance.
What a great sport, Roberto Luongo, too. First goal against the Hall of Fame goaltender.
And a big smile to celebrate. So he stopped Marner, but he couldn't stop Ovechkin.
You know what I loved was he signals to Bo Horvat after, you know, all that Horvat's gone through this weekend. It reminded me crazily of Mario Lemieux coming on the ice at 93 Montreal and pointing to Wayne Gretzky for the support he'd received. But just for him to single out Bo at the end of that pass and competition victory. Here's 2. You'll enjoy this one, Kelly. Yeah, watch. So he, at the very end, he'll point, and this is kind of to you, kid. Nice. I know what you've been through. And I really respect that. You know, isn't that great by McDavid? And it's typical of him.
Hockey fans, let's meet your NHL All-Stars looking to show off their shot strength. From the Vancouver Canucks, Elias Pettersson. From the Winnipeg Jets.
So there's the 5 in the hardest shot competition. Last year's winner, Victor Hedman, 103.2. And defensemen have dominated this competition, but there is a little quiet rumble that Elias Pettersson might be the guy to beat if it's not the guy with 812 goals.
Yeah, and usually you don't see the smaller players. You think the Zdeno Chara or Victor Hedman, and tall, 6'9", 6'4". Pettersson doesn't have that size. He does have a hard shot, though, and we'll get a good glimpse of just how much he can put on this one.
So they're 30 feet away. And this year, no radar gun. These pucks are tracking pucks.
Little chips like you see during the games when you see it pop up on the screen after a good hard shot.
At the old power puck that some of us old guys remember from way back when. Pettersson's first of the night. And he's over 100, 100.1. Erik Karlsson's on the mic with us, and you might not be surprised at Pettersson's ability in this department.
Pettersson, I don't know if he's got a harder wrist shot or a snap shot. He might just want to shoot wristers. Right?
Not a bad start, though.
No, that's a good start. I'm surprised by that. I wouldn't have guessed that he would be over 100. But
well, let's see if he can better that. This is usually colleagues of you that win this competition, the defenseman. Pettersson with his second attempt. 100.5. Eric, congratulations. an amazing season for you so far. And how has it all come back like you were 22?
I feel 22. I got small kids. I got to keep up with them. You know, they're keeping me young, and you know, I'm enjoying the game right now. And, you know, hopefully we can keep this going for you know, another 8 to 10 years.
8.8. So here we go. Elias Pettersson goes first, and these are tracking pucks they're using, not a radar gun. There's a chip in the puck, and there's sensors around the arena to read the velocity of the shot. And he did crack that 100-mile-per-hour barrier.
Wow. Pettersson's one of those guys that has a sneaky shot. Like, you look at him, he looks slight. You don't think that he would be able to get a lot of power behind it, but as you can see right there, he's able to shoot it just a shade over 100 miles per hour.
Each shooter gets 2 attempts. Here's Pettersson's second.
Yep.
Whoa.
103.2.
Whoa.
Wow. 103.2. They play all your light rock favorites, Bush.
Yeah, one of my favorite FM stations.
Last year's winner was Victor Hedman. Same velocity.
Down to this one.
There we go.
103.2, the time to beat. 95.1 won't do it.
Yeah, well, he's still got more goals than most of us combined here, so I think he's fine.
So Elias Pettersson is a winner. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
A little Swedish good karma there.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Swedish win.
Thank you, and again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great to hear from Erik Karlsson, who mentioned that he wanted some younger guys to be involved in some of these competitions, so he's the mascot.
Yeah, he hasn't been involved in any of the events.
Let's head back to ice level. Here's Kyle.
All right, yes, much to the joy of Erik Karlsson, Elias Pettersson nearly won the thing in 2020. He is your winner in 2023. But when we come back, it's the...
Ovi's got to drop down, get his eagle on here. He needs a big shot.
Elias Pettersson nervously looks on. His 103.2 is going to be tough to beat. There he is, hoping he's the champ. Oh, pound cake. No.
Oh, where is he?
Just 95-1. So
Elias,
the 12th winner of this contest, and again, a forward. Rarely wins this. But Pettersson, we began this with that full screen, and PK, give us the winner, PK.
I'm here with the winner of the hardest shot competition, Elias Pettersson. First of all, amazing shot. You had a couple shots that didn't read. How did you feel when you saw 103 up on that board?
Very happy with that. I wanted to beat my the record I have, or the shot I had in St. Louis a couple of years ago.
Well, whatever you're doing, it's working. Is that what was your hardest shot before this one?
It was 102.6, so I just wanted to beat that today, so yeah, very happy with it.
Last question, how do you shoot 103? What's your secret?
I lay all my weight into it, so yeah.
All right, well, it's a lot of weight. Congratulations. Elias Pettersson, hardest shot.
24-year-old Swede. Boy, he remembered his previous fastest time.
Think he wanted it or what?
Clearly. It meant a lot to this fella. He's got 21 goals for the Canucks this year, and the 24-year-old gets it done. Just the 4th forward ever to win the hardest shot competition.
Welcome back. Well, we take you back to 2020 when Elias Pettersson was just bursting onto the scene in the NHL, and the look of 102.4. I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty good. Here tonight, he builds upon it and cranks a 103.2 mile per hour, and the facial expression again, not too bad. So a current Canuck in conversation with a former Canuck. Here's Kevin.
Petey, that was an absolute rocket. Do you think Rick Tocchet's going to be asking to shoot the puck a little bit more on the power play?
I think so. I mean, I'll listen to whatever he says. So
it felt good though, right? Did it feel good when it came off your stick? Because sometimes you don't know and you see guys' reactions. Did it feel good?
Yeah, the second one felt better than the first one. Just tried to keep it low and yeah, lay everything into it. So yeah.
You probably don't realize this, but only one forward has won the hardest shot in the last 22 years, and it was Alex Ovechkin. You're the second one. So it's been a dominated event by defensemen, and now you're starting hopefully a new trend for the forwards. Pretty cool, right?
I didn't know. That's pretty cool.
Congratulations, bud.
Thank you so much.
hardest shot, and maybe the next captain of the Vancouver Canucks, sitting with Bo Horvat. Now time for the fourth and final in the breakaway challenge, featuring the Canucks.
I'd take a legendary goalie again. That'd be nice.
We got one of those. Legendary goaltender, Mr. Roberto Luongo. All right, you got a couple things out. Do you need anything else?
You'd say Matthew Tkachuk's pretty comfortable in Florida. Huh?
Yeah, I think Florida served him well. And
the Hall of Famer didn't have a chance with that noodle, did he?
yeah, he was a wet noodle there for sure. And there's Dad, as always, enjoying.
Brady's got the six-pack of BioSteel. I don't think Dad's drinking.
No, Dad's old school, that's why.
Well, a mixed bag of scores there, from a 10 to a 2.
The old catch it with your hat.
Almost traveled.
He even got it up
That
in the
is,
top third of the net.
That's better than a 2.
The family approves, as always.
Now, Nelson 3-2, and Nelson's your winner. 12.419, but in the final, who gets 4 targets first? And it is Brock Nelson of the New York Islanders.
And slow and steady, just really methodical, as Kadri had the quicker passes, got more shots off, but Nelson, the accuracy ends up. He's the champ. There's his new teammate. It'll be interesting. A couple of good centermen, and adding Horvat to the mix will be a lot of help for Brock Nelson as well.
So Brock Nelson through 3 rounds. And his new teammate, Bo Horvat, likes the look of that.
7 skills competition. Bo Horvat not participating in any events, but on the ice sporting his new Islanders uniform. Might take a bit for Vancouver Canucks fans to get used to that. The first event. All right, back to another traditional favorite event, the hardest shot, the Geico NHL hardest shot competition. First shooter, Vancouver's Elias Pettersson, after ripping it over 100 on his first shot, second attempt, 103.2 miles per hour. Pettersson, takes the early lead. Next shooter, the Jets' Josh Morrissey. He takes a rip, but it's only 95.7 miles per hour. Pettersson still the leader. Last shooter is going to be Alex Ovechkin. His first shot misses the net entirely, so he doesn't record a score. So final shot of the competition. Ovi with another chance, looking to win it, but he only hits 95.1 miles per hour. Pettersson winning the Geico hardest shot competition.